Hello, how's it going? What's up? I don't know why I'm so tired today. I'm not sure why I'm tired. Hello, hello. Oh, that's a really cool emote. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. What's up? On the pod, you were talking about a job, and honestly, people will love you the way they love HBox, and he's making a killing. I guarantee if you stream the way he does, you'll make bank while providing something people truly value in the connection, entertainment, in the stream. It's just my opinion. Source: I work as a psychologist therapist. I guess at the end of the day, though, following your own intuition is how you end up the happiest. So leaning into that is probably the move. Sorry for writing a novel. No, you're fine. I appreciate the insight. I don't know. It's hard. A lot of the time when I turn on the stream, you know, I do stuff I enjoy, but I do have a hard time, like, being loose and having fun and all that. Like, it's weird for me. I've always had an aversion to making content. The podcast helped a lot, but I still feel like there's a world where if I could afford to, I wouldn't do any content, but that also sounds like kind of, I don't know. It's hard to say. But at the same time, like, I have a lot of really cool regulars in the stream, and we do our own little thing. Like, a lot of the time, I view content as, like, really weird and, like, maybe even negative. So I try my best to feel like I'm not making anything that I associate like that. Like, I don't know. I could be wording it poorly. I do feel you're still very serious about being number one at the next Smash game too. That fire's still cooking. I think so. I feel on the content comments it feels a little disingenuous. Sometimes being known for being a pro Smash player as opposed to more of a content creator influence kind of thing. I respect that. Yeah, it's just an internet social media thing where it just, I think there's a lot of harm being done and it's kind of hard to even put it into words. So I try my best to truly think about what I'm doing, I guess. I think mentally I might be like a little boomer though. I'm not very tech savvy. I don't really, it's just not my thing. But yeah, I'm definitely motivated for the next Smash game currently. It's weird saying this as someone that does like content creation. It even feels weird saying I do it, even though I definitely do. Like, the podcast is like a backbone to my daily life, honestly. But I still just associate a lot of content creation with like, it feels like there's something wrong with it. But I can't really put my finger on it, to be honest. Good luck on the Regieleki. I actually don't have that one. Good luck, thank you. Hey Mac, what's up? The podcast is dope though. It doesn't feel like content creation. It feels really very real. I appreciate that. It just happened so quick, and now it's like such a regular part of my life. Which is probably a good thing that it feels so like part of the routine. I don't know, like something about, you know, the titles and the thumbnails and follow this, follow that, and just pumping out stuff over and over and over. It just, there has to be something wrong with that. Just can't be healthy. I was actually went for Reggie Drago randomly like a while back. Yeah, a lot of people use it in situations like that. I really appreciate you watching, listening, and all that. I think it's nice to have full odds hunts here and there. All these fossils are full odds, so. I have a turbo controller, but you actually can't just mash down or mash A for this. You have to press down at one point, so I use a turbo controller to get the fossils. I could have used a turbo controller for Dracozalt, but I just didn't. It'd be hard to stream it because the turbo controller is like Joy-Cons I attach to my Switch. Thank you. I don't mind it, honestly. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm playing on Switch 2 right now. I'm doing alright, how are you? Very, very tired. I don't know why. What's up, Bose? He got her Switch today. I like Dracozoa and Arctozoa a lot too. I'm assuming Gen 10 will be a pretty large step up, yeah. For Pokemon. I personally really want a 2D Pokemon game that's like really clean pixel work, but they'll never do that. It'd be so cool. I would love a 2D pixelated game that's like new and not like a spin-off or a remake. Like just an actual generation. I think they might underestimate how well it would do. Because a lot of pixelated games do fantastic still. Like 2D pixel games, like, or just 2D games in general. HD type of thing, yeah. It'd be so cool if they did it, and it would be extra cool if it was like not a remake or something. What's up, Capri-san? About to chug this water, bro. Because we know they're great at it. I don't think they think that direction is worth it. I don't even know if they want to do it, but I mean, the 3D models are very good in Scarlet Violet and like very updated. Am I crazy? Is update the wrong word? Honestly, the best part about the game. It's been a while, to be honest. Yeah, in Gen 9, a lot of the models look really good. Especially like the bigger models, because a lot of the Pokemon are like comically small, but if you look at them in like a box or something, they all look great. Yeah, I honestly never paid attention. That's a good question, Blast. Punching up is a good way of wording it. Like, I think if they like had the incredible resources that they have right now with the Switch 2, plus like doing something they're comfortable with and have mastered in the past, but it's like brand new, it might leave more room for things like a lot of dedicated fans want. Like, I think it could be really cool, and I think the success would be deceptively really, really crazy, despite it being like not 3D open world, blah blah blah. Nintendo in general, and like things affiliated with it. I do think they strive to like surpass expectations and like move on from things. They don't like to repeat things. Like they'll repeat certain things obviously, but you know what I mean? Like they like to do something that's new and impactful and surpass expectations. And like Scarlet Violet obviously was trying to do that. It just kind of sucked. So it's hard to think that they would go backwards at all. Unless they think it's been enough time to where it's like it could be surprising and like innovative, but I don't know. I'm kind of just yapping. I just think we have so many avenues to experience Pokemon that I think some of the things they really focus on with like a 3D mainline Pokemon game is unnecessary. Like, I don't need to go on a picnic with my Pokemon and all that. Obviously, I'm not saying you have to not do things like that. But we have Netflix shows and card games and anime and spin-offs that if they like randomly decide to dedicate Gen 10 to like 2D sprites, all the Pokemon, really stylized, charming, dedicated routes, like I don't know. I don't think they would go backwards for a generation like 10. 10 is like too important of a number. So it's gonna be more like moving in a direction you would expect it to, I think. I really, really did like Legends Arceus. That was like such a breath of fresh air.
Okay.
Thank you for the 2 months, Bum Bum. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited for Legends, of course. Like that's like such a like specific dedicated spin-off. Like I like it. I like the way that is, you know. It's very specific to itself. There also is the whole thing that Game Freak was worried about making Pokemon on a home console. Because Sword and Shield was like really different for them. And I know they were worried about it, and it did well, and I'm sure that gave them confidence and a bit more of a game plan for the future. So now that there's some experience and like confidence, like maybe we'll get something really, really good. We better get voice acting for Gen 10. I personally really hope not. For me personally, I really don't like video game voice acting 99.9% of the time, if not 100% of the time. I don't know. I guess I'm just weird, but I think it's low quality every single time. I would much rather like every video game have like Zelda dialogue where they just like make a little noise. English voice acting, it's the worst shit ever. It is so poorly fucking made. I'm like weirdly passionate about this. Sorry if it's offensive. What's up, Silent Sam? What's up? What's up? Rare L take. It's just like, what if, like, English voice acting in games is like content creator voices, like trying to like interpret like Japanese voice acting in an English way, so it's like not real or genuine. Like, it's just such a weird mesh of like so many bad things. Or like forcing trends, like it's just so not real every single time. It's never good. You should play the trilogy in preparation for Bonanza. Actually, I already did. I could obviously again, but probably won't. I hate voice acting. You really hope King K. Rool shows up in Bonanza? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. How much do you want to know? How much do you know already? I just know he hasn't been present in any gameplay or trailer that I'm aware of. I'm hoping it's a... So, if you look at the trailers, there's a lot there. Without him, actually, obviously he's not there, but there's a lot. There's a lot there. It's insane, like how much, how little and how much we know at the same time from the Bonanza stuff. It's really cool. Like, if I think of FF7 remake English voice acting, it makes me want to die pretty bad. I kind of want to boot up Smash. Yeah, I guess it's just a combination of something I really don't like and have very, very little interest in when I play games. So many people rely on it for immersion or like want it, but for me personally, it ruins it no matter what. Like there's zero chance it helps. I don't know. I guess I'm just weird. I really like FF16. Bro, if I was like forced to play Fire Emblem and like listen to the voices, oh my god, I would. That would be the worst. Did anyone see how little lag Ness has after the thunder? What the heck is that about? They don't sound ordinary in Fire Emblem. Are you serious? People sound like that in real life? Unk still got it. I'm not falling for it this time. I don't know what I was thinking there. Wow, no lag on that? Am I crazy? Frame 4 air dodge is hurting. What the fuck? It has no lag! Yeah, I thought it worked. What's up? What's up? How's it going? I haven't been playing any single player games. Been playing some Animal Crossing, Fantasy Life, Pokemon Unite, shiny hunting, reading. I'll be right back. July 17th, yeah. Yeah, this is already a terrible experience. Laggy, and whatever that is. So it's like a little over a month away for Bonanza, I think. Yeah, I think Gen 10 is already guaranteed to be Switch 2 exclusive. I don't think it makes any sense for it to be on Switch 1. I guess it is close enough to where it's possible, but no, I think I'm gonna stand by what I just said, honestly. Splatoon. I don't like Splatoon's art style. I think it's a fun game though. Legends is on both, yeah. Yeah, I think Legends will be the only Pokemon bridge between Switch 1 and Switch 2. I agree with that. Yeah, I really dislike Splatoon's art style. I think there's some really inspired stuff. I don't like the music either. I think it's very well made, and I think it's its own cool thing, but it's just not for me. The gameplay is really cool too, but at the end of the day, it's just not worth it for me. How'd you make Sephiroth better without making him broken? I don't know. I mean, there's a couple things I think would be fun. I think it'd be cool if his Shadow Flare was not negative on hit. Or if Blade Dash did something, if it connected on something. Like going into a second one. Or shaving off lag, specifically if it connects on something. Maybe making neutral be more of a general move. Just some fun stuff. Make him less restricted.
Okay.
Playster, thank you for the 3 months. What's up? Thank you, thank you. I think it'd be nice to have an out of shield option. Yeah. What's still there isn't what people think it is if it's not great. Sephiroth doesn't like to be in that position anyway. But if he had something more dynamic, it would be nice.
3, 2, 1, go!
Byleth's neutral air conceptually, like, is just way better than anything Sephiroth could do out of shield. Like, as an example. Just because it's so much more, like, you do it as you play and things happen. When Sephiroth does his out of shield option, like, nothing really happens. I love Pikmin too. Be like me going for a footstool out of there. Footstool dare out of shield there. It's just very forced and like ugly. Doesn't do anything. I could have just got out of there, but I was too greedy because I like just at the thought of wanting to do it. Weird. It just would have been more beneficial, especially because landing down air doesn't do anything for you. I think he'd benefit a lot more with the other Smash games like shield mechanics, because he could just spam grab. And his grab is like solid enough. I don't use Pro Controller for Smash, but I do like the controller a lot in general, but I don't use it for Smash.
3, 2, 1, go!
If I couldn't use GameCube for Smash, I probably wouldn't play again. At one point, back in my day. There was no adapter going into Smash Wii U, and we were all scared we couldn't use GameCube. Knew it! F smash. Double jump. Yeah. Air dodge. That works for me. Goodbye. Damn it. Roll. I've only read you 70% of the time. Dude, check it up. Okay, now you're just too good for me. Oh. Too bad you're Violet. I'm playing already, sorry. Yeah, I think Violet's a lot better than Sephiroth. Much better hurt box, better aerials. Like, I would say Byleth's forward air alone kind of clears Sephiroth.
Go!
Ledge slip isn't that good versus Byleth anyway. Or Sephiroth. There's a lot of different types of pop gun cancels. I'm sure there's guides somewhere. There's pop gun cancel aerial, pop gun cancel special, field storage, shielding on the ground, frame perfect pop gun cancel. There's a lot of different pop gun cancels.
Training. Diddy Kong.
So there's this, so if I shield, jump, continue to hold shield. This is like the easiest one. But it's more of a neutral one, right? Like you have to just be playing. So it's more like, oh, my opponent's right here, reposition, blah, blah, blah. And then there's pop gun cancel aerial, which is this. Which is, you know, special plus jump and then grab plus direction on the C stick for the aerial you want. It's very weird. Then there's pop gun cancel special, which is very similar, except you do B, let go of B, press and hold B, Z plus or Yeah, Z plus direction that you want to do a special in. Like there's an example, and like doing it into pop gun's also just an easy example. There's like, you can do like turnarounds, there's like going straight into barrels. For some reason I'm messing it up. But, and then the other one is like shield storage. So if like Ryu hits me, I do every single method, every single one, at least that I'm aware of. Excuse me? Oh. I thought I set it to... Okay. Oh, I forgot. It's the... It might be difficult to do with forward smash as an example, because the doing it out of hit stun with the shield storage can be tricky. Because if the move is too strong, it's actually not possible, and this move is pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think it worked. Okay, there's an example. During hit stun, I stored the shield button, and as I came out of hit stun, I started popgun canceling while holding shield. Like that. Which is very similar to doing like a frame perfect. Or it's like, okay, during back air, I start shield storage or something. Like, that's a typical one. Like this. The easiest way to do shield storage is probably while you're recovering. Because of how long it can potentially take. So during the recovery, you can start the shield storage. And now, as when you're actionable, you have the shield storage. So you're able to pop gun. You do have to be careful though, because you commit to that shield button, which means you're no longer able to tech. What the fuck? Forgot that was a thing. And then there's canceling it just with dropping the item, of course. I like doing this when I'm warming up. It's very intricate to do pop gun cancel special into pop gun, and you B-reverse the second pop gun. Or just reversing it. Reversing it in general is actually probably way harder because of, like, your stick has to be very precise, not do something else. I think Blade Dash isn't used too well by Sephiroth players. I appreciate that. But sometimes I do some really bad ones, so it evens out. I think I use it really well in situations other players don't even bother, but sometimes I do some really bad ones where other Sephiroth players would just keep it simple and play efficiently. So... I'm not sure what example you're talking about, but I just listed every single option, every single method. Feels weird playing on the stage. Maybe because I wasn't playing Elite Smash when this came out?
きつけろ。恐怖を刻む。ひざまずけ。
Yeah, no problem.
何度でも導いてやろう。
I have seen that, yeah. It'd be nice if Sephiroth could do more with his neutral B, but it's just such a limited move. I still try to do cool stuff, and it's fun for what it is, but a lot of the time it's just all flare. No pun intended.
焼きつけろ。焼きつけろ。焼き尽くす。消え去れ。
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. feel like I've explained it a few times on the stream. So maybe it's just a little bit easier to verbalize.
Three, two, one, go!
No jump.
Sephiroth, win!
Okay. Playing with my cat. He got me, bro. Not too bad. Fantasy Life, Mario Kart. Bro, you really retired? Kinda. Kinda. What's up? Mario Kart. Time to lock in. This controller is just so fire. Wait, I need to check something before we game. Loki, I might just do more shiny hunting. I'm boring today, sorry. I wonder if there's any tournaments this weekend that I should stream. True. I gotta play Wind Waker. Gabonga? Big Gabonga? I wonder where my goblin cards are. I found him. I found him. Big Gabonga. Literally dropped it, bro. How good is the new Switch? I'm a huge fan. I feel like if you actively play your Switch 1, it's worth getting if you can. Wind Waker might be the most charming game ever. I gotta play it. I've played it as a kid, but I never made any progress and stuff as a kid until like Pokemon came around. And then I just did all multiplayer, Smash and COD. Fried my brain, you know? Dude, can we please start a petition for a monkey archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh? Please? I don't know how to unfry. You just gotta let it rip, bro. You just gotta rip the band-aid off. When you get a feeling to like play like some stupid dopamine multiplayer game, that's just replace it with like a book or a single player game that you've been thinking about playing. And for me, when I start that single player thing or like a book, I finish it. I don't do something else. Like I don't move on to a different game or a book. I finish it and then I play the next game. Like when Donkey Kong comes out and I'm like playing through it for the first time, I'm not gonna play something else. And honestly, I think it's just me, but I don't want to. I like to finish what I pick up. I like having a routine, like but not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite, bro. SMH. Honestly, today was kind of interesting how I routined my day because I did very little video game stuff until I went live. Instead, I did a lot of stuff around the apartment. I worked out, took a walk, like read like a chapter of a book, like an hour here. And then after the stream, I'm probably gonna eat dinner and I don't know. Hopefully there's like play Fantasy Life with B or Unite or something. I have so much trouble finishing games. Yeah, I'm big on 100% in games, like 9 times out of 10 as well, so. Like, Mario Kart's not something I count. Like, it's not part of, like, the mental log to me. Neither is, like, Animal Crossing, like. But the last game I, like, logged, let's see. It's been a while, like, Switch 2 / Donkey Kong kind of put me far back. Maybe I should play at least one game before Donkey Kong. We still have quite a ways to go. Probably Wind Waker or something. Maybe 2 games. Mario Galaxy 1. I beat that. Stream DK64. If they put it on Switch, for sure. Or as part of it for me following through. Yeah, it's just really important to me. There's like very few cases where I haven't, and it's probably before I was even committed to like breaking the cycle and actually going back and like reading and playing things. Yeah, possibly. I thank you for the offer. But DK64 isn't on the Switch. Maybe that pairs well with Bonanza. Maybe they'll do it at some point, like pretty soon. Now that Mario Kart's out, I expect a lot of Donkey Kong stuff. They've already tweeted about the game once, so it's gonna start rolling out a lot more, I think. I want to play Wind Waker and I want to play the new Doom game. We should get a direct this month. It would make sense. DK Special Edition Switch. Fuck. After all the money I just spent on mine, it would be tempting, but... Yeah, they posted about Voidco. It was like a nothing tweet, but it's so clear that they're getting into like the marketing cycle for it now that Mario Kart's out. But yeah, it's not the first time that's been mentioned in the stream. I honestly never even considered it, to be honest. I think the special like consoles that like get me the most are probably like the DS's. Those are always like, as someone that's usually not thinking about that stuff, like those are the ones that catch my eye, to be honest. And GameCube controllers when I was really getting into Smash. Special GameCube controllers, like the exclusive ones and like rare ones, whatever, like those caught my eye a lot too. I never really got one though. I've just always really liked the JP White. I can't really play without it. I definitely could. And I definitely have, but I would prefer to. Bonanza's neon color scheme. The neon stuff is so crazy, especially with like the DKC3 connections. And it also just looks fucking sick. Like the neon barrels is like such a cool little touch. The Wavebird controllers, I had one when I was still living with my parents. I bought it off a neighbor. They must have been like, why the fuck are you buying this? At the time, like, I don't even think Wii U was out yet, so that's crazy. Crazy memory. Did Odyssey have DLC? I wouldn't call it DLC. Not really. Paywalled Kongs. I would not expect anything like that. Don't worry about it. So tired today. Hopefully we get a second trailer soon for Bonanza. I don't know how long the gap between Odyssey's reveal and second trailer was, because that would probably be the best thing to look at to try to figure out what's going on before it happens. I haven't done enough research myself, but what was included in the second Odyssey trailer is also probably pretty important to predict Bonanza, because, you know, we've talked about this before on the stream. Like, the first trailer is like very new, what is going on, very unfamiliar. Second trailer will be more familiar with characters and things like that, fleshing some stuff out that we're getting used to. Least favorite golden banana in DK64. Never been asked this question. I've 101% of the game like twice, which I guess is a lot for most people because that game is ridiculous. I don't have an answer for that, honestly. Interesting question. Do you think they would introduce a new Kong they could potentially market in the future with the gang? I think the big thing will be Pauline related, and like making more of a connection between the DK family and Pauline, bridging New Donk City together and all that stuff. I don't think it'll be a Kong. I think it'll be a mix of the new villains, potentially K. Rool and his potential new design, Odd Rock / Pauline. I think it's going to be very important to like understand the whole like Cranky and Pauline's dynamic is going to be very different because DK is going to be more of a friend to Pauline, blah blah blah. So I don't think it'll be a new Kong. What if the final boss is Mario? Nah. I think K-Rool will appear and will be noticeably different in design. I don't want to say how drastic, but I think it'll be pretty significant design stuff for the game. I would think of King Dedede in Forgotten Land. That's what I'm trying to hint at, I think. Is what I'm expecting. I think it's gonna be lit as fuck. I also think it will be lit as fuck. Yeah, I don't want to get everyone's hopes up because it could be wrong, but it's very unlikely that I'm wrong in terms of K-Rool showing up. There's just too much already. Like, bro, they're called crocoids. There's K-Rool and crocodile stuff. Like, it's just everywhere. That shit is everywhere. You must be deep in the theories. It's so in your face, it's hard to even call them theories, but yeah, it's basically theories. It's very clear when you're a huge fan, I think. As long as you, like, put in the just a little extra effort to look into it. Like, I'm glad we got some of the stuff we got because it kind of calmed everyone down because people were expecting zero familiar characters and DK's look was like really scaring people, but we got all the Diddy Kong art. Cranky Kong's in the game, Rambi's in the game, there's Kremling and K-Rool shit everywhere. So it's just the best possible fucking scenario for a Donkey Kong game. I can't stress that enough. It's brand new, 3D. There's so much new stuff, but there's so much rare love and like familiar stuff everywhere you look. It's just so perfectly like dream crafted. I can't believe it. Like, I can't fucking believe it. Do you think K-Rool might be the leader of Voidco? That's a big question. Is if we're gonna be convinced that K-Rool's in the game, what's his role? And it's basically how close is he to Voidco? Is he running it in the shadows? Is it its own separate thing? And I can't really say that much. I do think he's related to Voidco in some way. I don't know. It's really hard to say, I think. Dude, it was so annoying, Bagooligan, because it felt like no one was listening to me. Diddy Kong's gone! Like, oh my god, stop. He was on the Nintendo Today app, like, yesterday, maybe? Like, the silhouette quizzes. He was actually the most recent one, I think. It's hard to say. I do think K. Rool, I think his role will be fun regardless. I think he's going to be interested in the Banandium stuff. I could even see it influencing his design. Like, he might have more Banandium focus than gold. Because, you know, he kind of likes being flashy. I could see that being a big influence for him. I definitely think he will have like Viking horns going on, based on the chess and all the theories with Journey to the West. I expect maybe like a little bit of a Viking vibe, maybe some Banandium stuff. I mean, bro, when you break the rock off the crocoids, they're golden like skeletons, like crocodile skeletons too. So it's just like, dude. And they have like the fire on their head, which is like very Journey to the West inspired. Hi. What? What? "30 minutes. You're eating in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yapping. There's also like we love Journey to the West here, bro. The entirety of Donkey Kong Bonanza is Journey to the West. I promise. The entire fucking thing. Are you still reading it? Yeah. I'm like a couple hundred pages into the first volume. It's so much though. I'm enjoying it a lot, but what's Journey to the West? Sun Wukong. I think that's literally the best way. Sun Wukong. Bro. Male crocodiles, I didn't know this, but they're called like bulls. And in Journey to the West, there's like the Demon Bull King. That's like Sun Wukong's rival. And like the chest in Bonanza have like bull horns on them. Oh, K. Rool's definitely gonna have like a nose ring too, I think. Like a hoop. And there's like in Bonanza there's like the teleporting like fish. It's Teela? Teele. Yo, Chase, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. And in Journey to the West, Sun Wukong has like a demon fish like partner thing. It's insane. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Really appreciate that. And bro, this could be a bit of a stretch, but the turf surfing is literally just fucking like Sun Wukong on the cloud. Like, it's so crazy. Like jumping around on it and everything. Like, it's so cool. And a lot of it's about like redemption. And you know, you have like Cranky Kong and Pauline. You know, there's bad blood there. And then Bonanza's gonna be like the opposite, like DK, like saving Pauline slash Pauline's daughter or whatever. It's so perfect. It is just so clean because it's something that anyone will basically get because it's very like obvious if you know like the arcade game and Cranky Kong, and they'll probably even like, because Cranky Kong's dialogue is very straightforward a lot of the time too, and like kind of like fourth wall breaky. But then if you really know the details, it gets even more crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure about like a final form or anything. I kind of prefer it to be simple, but I don't know where like the familiar characters come into play outside of like Cranky, DK, K. Rool. And there is a lot of Journey to the West connections with Voidco. There's actually plenty. But something like Diddy Kong, I don't know. And honestly, you would think that would worry me, but it doesn't worry me, really. I don't think it's a big deal. Plus, like, it's really important to consider Smash with K. Rool. Like, K. Rool getting put into Ultimate, I know it's a long time ago to us, but this is probably it probably lines up very well with Bonanza beginning development. And the title of it is called Rivals, and I think they're going to put more focus on DK and K. Rool being rivals. They even included them in like the music app with like a Rivals playlist or something, and it had Bowser, like it had the obvious stuff, and it had K. Rool in there. So I think they're putting more of a focus on like DK and K. Rool's relationship being like rival focused. So his role could be very, very distinct and separate in Bonanza, and it could really be his own thing, but I'm not entirely sure. There's so much. Like, there's so much shit that I know about this game and that people have like really studied, and I think it's pretty promising if you can get this much out of like so little that we've been given. I like them as rivals even more than standard hero versus villain. Yeah, exactly. K. Rool's like kind of goofy. It's really cute that way. Once again, kind of like a DDD thing. I think a bit closer to villain than DDD for sure. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's really promising, not only just for today with Bonanza, but for the future of Donkey Kong, because I mean, it's pretty obvious that they wouldn't just stop there. Like, I mean, the theme park and Bonanza being like borderline like a launch game for the Switch 2, and it's exciting. I just really hope the game does well. I feel like it will. But I just hope people who want it find a way to buy it, because I know the Switch 2 is expensive, but I know it's a bit selfish, but I just really want the game to do well. There is a big theory that makes a lot of sense to me, that K. Rool's journey in Bonanza is he's trying to revive like the Kremling army, because the whole thing like went underground, you know, at the end of Country, what is it, like a lot of the connections with DKC3, and the whole thing is he's kind of like a caveman, like, and he's trying to revive the Kremling army. So like maybe he's kind of just like caught in the crossfire of everything going on in Bonanza, which would be kind of funny. Which would be really, really smart, because it pairs well with the fact that Kremlings haven't been around in decades. So the fossils and like the whole game being about like going down compared to the arcade game, which is going up. Yeah, I think I have to stream it. Like, I just have to. So we'll see exactly like how separate K. Rool is with the story or Voidco. We'll see. Maybe we do get like a country game. Like, Donkey Kong's biggest issue this whole time has been like not having like a stable like home like environment, like developing games and stuff. He's bounced around like so many ways. So taking in DK internally is like really, really good. And I'd imagine he stays there, so. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to have that game physically just because it's special, but there's probably so many things I'm forgetting. It's honestly been a while since I like went Donkey Kong ranting. It still feels like time is moving so slow. "36 days and 5 hours. Not that bad. Not that bad. It really isn't. It's not that bad. Oh, also, update. We did not record the podcast today. We'll be recording tomorrow. We're starting to lean towards recording Wednesdays, so the schedule might kind of like go like a day in advance. Or a day forward in the week. Like, it feels like it might start releasing like Fridays instead of Wednesdays. We'll see. We are recording tomorrow. On that note, I think I'm gonna end the stream though. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, probably see you tomorrow. Most likely. I still want to stay consistent even though I'm recording the pod, so. Raid? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just raid Aaron. See y'all. Have a good one. My cat has to eat like soon anyway. Peace.